didn't have any more. They didn't have any more second. They didn't have any more first printings. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I want to ask you too. Did you want a second printing? That's
I guess I should look online today to see like what's available
okay.
online.
Yeah, DC was out, and they went to or Image or whatever it was out. And they went to second printings.
Okay.
Yes, I forgot that. I actually totally forgot that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So they suck.
I guess they didn't have confidence in the ice cream man team.
No, probably not. I mean, I bet you the orders were lower. So and it's Superman. So they go, hey, this isn't going to be like absolute Superman. This probably not going to be like Superman. And they probably had enough for. I mean, they probably had some for reorders, but I didn't have to reorder it. I didn't have to reorder it. I mean, I know you didn't. I know when you sent your message, it wasn't like on a Wednesday. It was like. It was after Corey did the pages.
Corey
right.
Messaged me.
Right. And when that had happened, we had still had one on the shelf. And I didn't know, the next day I sold it. And then when I went home, I looked, and you sent me a message, hey, can you get me one of those? Yeah, sure. Figured you're going to be able to reorder them. By then they were gone. But again, that was 4 days of being out.
Yeah.
So at that time, word probably got, hey, this is good.
This is good.
You need to read it. Yeah. But yeah, Superman Spectrum was good. Yeah. Yeah,
Now,
the Ice Cream Man team did it well.
Have you seen? There was a video presentation of DC Comics in 1978 and why they started to implode, because they said the summer of DC explosion. The guy said it should be the summer of DC implosion, because they were trying to put so many books out. Oh, it's a number one. It's a number one. It's a number one.
This is even in 1978.
This is in 1978. Getting to, we're talking about how DC has kind of been behind the eight ball with things like this. And one of the things they said, Superman was their main character, and that's where they were selling all their books. And what they were trying to do is bring these other books along to see if they could get a sales spur. And didn't work for them. So I'll let you take this call.
No, yeah, you keep.
Well,
I mean, we're live. You have to keep on talking.
I know. It was
What
a very
were the titles that were being introduced?
well. They were talking about things like the Mike Grell book.
What is it?
And they were talking about Martian Manhunter had a book. The occult.
Let's see.
I don't know if you remember that.
Yep,
the
I
occult
have.
book.
I have it there.
They had
225.
something about Jonah Hex. They had the
You got it.
supervillains,
Right.
and they were just throwing these things out, trying to see if they'd stick and be able to get sales. And they were having difficulty because they were talking about, in order to make a profit, you had to have sales of probably about 40,000 books, and they were able to get that with Superman because he was a known character. But these other books, they'd put them out and they bombed, and that was kind of, they were just trying to throw anything out to see if they could sell it instead of getting good quality that people
Or do you know
want
why
to
they
read.
didn't put a monkey on the cover? If there was a monkey on the cover, sales go up.
I don't know about 1978 if a monkey on the cover would have done
Well, the memo that was sent out back then was from like the early 70s when it says we've done a study that you put monkeys on the cover, sales will go up. And DC started putting monkeys on every on every cover.
They did have what the heck was that? Not the Inferior Five, but it was the blonde character with the ape, and I can't remember the ape's name.
Congarilla?
No,
Okay.
It wasn't Congarilla.
Something ape, wasn't it?
Something like
Yeah,
that.
because yeah,
it was like a comedy.
Yeah, right.
comedy
The
in
angel and the
70s.
ape.
Yes, thank you.
Yep, angel and the ape.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And then they tried to bring that back out in the late 70s, early 80s, and like.
But they said if you put an ape on the cover, a monkey on the cover, it sold more. And then so the mandate was trying to get some monkeys on the cover.
Why didn't they just do Lancelot Link's Secret Chimp? There's a
Well,
monkey on the cover.
I was a big fan of Detective Chimp. I'm there. I mean, you got a talking monkey,
Well,
and he wears a cool little detective hat too. I mean, how can you not like that, right?
That's not a bad storyline, especially when he's with Batman. Those are some pretty good stories. I mean, a little odd, a little kooky, but not bad. Not bad. So, I don't know, but I thought it was rather interesting.
This guy's just ripping on Phil in the comments.
Ripping on Phil.
Yeah.
Phil, really?
Let me see. Ben NG says, "What's up?"
Hey, what's up, Ben?
WM said, "Glenn's looking dapper." And then when Phil started talking, he said, "Yeah, whatever, Phil." And then he just said, "Because they wanted stuff to sell, Phil. That's why they didn't put apes on the cover." So,
Well, that's why I said I didn't think the ape on the cover would work.
so Decrepit from California says hi.
Hey,
Howdy.
Let's see. Mateus says the best channel on YouTube.
Thank you.
And Ben said Phil just wants to be told a good story.
That is correct.
All right.
And Tomas says hi.
Hey, Tomas.
Weedy Biggs says hail Glenn.
You may rise. Ben came down and visited a couple months ago. He was
Very
here
good.
a couple months ago. I was hoping Tyler would be here today too.
Well, maybe he's
You know?
busy.
Ben's a big fan of Top Shelf.
And WM says Phil should only be allowed in when he brings a dog.
Hey, sometimes we feel that too sometimes. So
The dog is recovering from knee surgery, so she cannot be here today.
yeah,
You
she's
have the dog in here and chain Phil up outside.
Yeah.
The water dish.
yeah. And the reason why the dog had knee surgery because the dog actually tore its knee on purpose to have to try to get away from him for a while.
No.
It's like, oh my god, I need time away from this clown. Yeah, yeah.
No.
Yeah. You got a depressed dog that's trying to hurt itself now because of you.
No, she's playing with my sister's puppy. And they were running around in the yard, and she started limping. I'm like, it came and it went, and it came and it went, and I took her to the vet.
Because that was the most exercise that dog ever had.
No.
Never takes her for a walk. It
No.
brings out the bad.
No,
side.
I have to attest. I have seen Phil walking the dog.
See?
Yeah, because your doctor told you to go for a walk.
No.
It wasn't because you were doing it for the dog. You just
No.
wanted to bring the dog with you because you didn't want to be lonely. Yeah.
That's our summer walk. We go down to the cemetery and back.
Oh, the summer walk. The winter walk.
Decrepit said the dog didn't want to be subjected to bad comic takes. That's why he got her toys.
I see someone has seen the clip. That was funny. That was funny.
So everyone's asked, and I know the answer. I already know the answer. But have you seen and did you enjoy the Superman movie?
I have not seen it yet. I'm waiting. I've got it on order. It is coming. When they release it, I will watch it then. I do not want to. Don't want any
Oh,
spoilers.
so you got it ordered on Blu-ray or
Yeah,
DVD
yeah,
or whatever?
yeah.
You don't. You have more than a VHS now, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes,
All right.
I have a DVD Blu-ray player. It's amazing.
He's upgraded to Betamax.
Yes, I have.
And a
Be
laser
kind, rewind.
And I've got a laser disc.
Yes, from RCA. Real crappy appliance.
Yeah. So,
So
I mean,
gonna
I've heard
watch
good
it.
things about it. So,
I have too, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait. I'm trying.
You want me to give you a spoiler?
No.
You sure?
I don't want to hear anything.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet either. I was just gonna make something up.
No.
Okay.
Good Lord.
I'm just gonna make it up.
Purveyor of bad comic taste sometimes. Oh dear.
Who, me?
No, well, when you do stuff like that, you're not being true to the comics.
Yeah, but other people that find it okay. You're the other one that's bothered by it. And Rand, you got a you just had a Rand's a comedian.
What can I say?
Improv mania right here. Just had a second show. What are you in Boston?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when's your
Rossi
next one?
Square Theater.
All right.
Next one's probably October.
All right. Well, if you're in, was it Rossi? You're-
Rosendale.
If you're in the Rosendale area, the Rossi Square Theater, is that what it was, right? In October, you can see this guy do stand up. I mean, improv, right? There's a difference. But you are a
Improv
stand-up
is
guy
what
too.
failed stand-up comedians like me do. We just transition. Yeah.
But I find improv funny. Yeah. I mean, I can't write a joke and stuff, but I can do something to make us laugh.
I've told you before, you do improv here.
Yeah.
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 I would not be good at improv.
No, of course not.
Plan.
No, you're right. You have to plan it. I mean, we do something. He comes in a week later and he says, "Remember last week this?" And then he's got his comeback for it.
Correct.
Yeah. It takes him a week to come up with the comeback.
I have to think, cogitate on it, ruminate on it,
Yeah.
ruminate rather on it.
So what are you reading right now, Phil?
Well, I just read the Action Comics 26, which was very good.
Yep.
Of course, it's old. And I read the Batman. I can't remember the name of the title. The new one. Kind of hot and cold with that one.
Hush.
Not Hush. Hush has been good. I like Hush.
The
The Absolute Batman.
No, Absolute Batman's good
All
too.
right.
I like that because we're
Batman and Robin?
No,
I've only got a few dozen more to.
Oh yeah, right. There's 100 of them. So Dark Patterns.
It was no. That's good too.
Okay.
This was the one you gave me yesterday.
Oh, the immortal.
Yeah.
The immortal Batman. Okay.
Running kind of cold on that one.
Yeah. Well, it's issue 1, but I can still see you may not like it. You know, it's
yeah.
yeah.
But those others are very good. I like Dark Patterns.
Yeah.
That has been very good.
And
Batman and Robin Year One has been very good.
yeah,
Oh, yes.
It's very good. And Absolute Batman has been very good. I like the storyline now. We're in Bane, so we've been pretty good.
yeah, all right. And you tried something new recently?
Yes, Fantastic Four, as a matter of fact.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
crazy.
1 and 2. Very good.
Yeah.
Time travel.
Yeah.
They're battling Doctor Doom, and he sends them in different time epochs, and they've got to find the stone that will give them where they are, and they write the date down, and once they all find their dates, they can go back and get one another and come back to reality or the current time. Very good.
I can't
Very
believe
good.
how much I like it too. You know,
It was very good.
yeah.
Well written, good artwork.
And it's the same writer who did the last series. I didn't really like the last series, but I said
This was good.
I'm gonna give it a try, and it was good. So we'll see. It's 2 issues. I've always been a Fantastic Four fan. It's just over the last few years it hasn't been good at all.
Well, this was telling a very good story.
It is telling a good story, and that's the key, right? We'll see what happens as the story goes on, or when the next story comes in. But yeah, no,
like
it was. I was pleasantly surprised, and the fact though that we were able to get you to read a Marvel book too
Yes, I
is
know.
because you were Captain DC right
I
there.
can't help myself.
Yeah,
Stayed and true. Stayed very, tried true.
yeah. Disappointing comics. You
No,
know?
they can be. They can be. How can we kill Superman? Let's put Dan Didio on the job. Yay! He did a good job killing him. Ugh.
I thought the Doomsday story was great. I enjoyed it when they
Well,
killed him.
yeah, that wasn't bad, but after the fact, when they're doing all the bring back Superman Red,
Oh, you
Superman
want
Blue,
Christmas,
and all
don't
that. Like, didn't we do this in the '60s? That was kind of old-fashioned, and you're going to try to revive it now. It didn't work then. What makes you think it's going to work now?
Did it?
No,
No.
I didn't like it. We were not amused.
Yeah.
To quote Queen Victoria, we were not amused. Did not tell me a good story. Did not tell me a good story. Unfortunately.
What about Kill Train?
Kill Train, I don't.
What about Pop Kill?
I was gonna say, no way Phil reads any.
No.
I mean, Kill Dozer, the old movie from '75.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're probably into that, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, I just started throwing stuff out with Kill because Corey says all I read is stuff that has kill in the title, or murder, or meme, or whatever. So
It is.
yeah,
Exquisite corpus.
Exquisite Corpses. Yeah, that's a great book though. Have you been enjoying it?
Exquisite Corpses is all right. It's
Yeah.
not among my favorite Tynan.
I look forward to it. I like that sort of. It's almost like we're in college basketball brackets, and it's
Who's gonna go next?
Which assassin's gonna be murdering the next one? Yeah, I kind of like that. You put these guys in sort of some sort of bracket, fighting brackets. I'm in. Yeah, and I think it has a lot to do with my Jakku training that I had.
Oh.
I mean, because I had to go through a lot of tournaments and stuff. So I mean, I see that. I see those bracket stuff, and I remember when I was in the lower bracket, I had to work my way up. And I did it, and then up to get my black belt in Jakku. So for that, it was that maybe that's why it reminds me of my past training. Yeah.
Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah.
I think in my opinion, the art is quite poor, but the
Yeah.
story is fine.
Yeah, no, the story's fine. No, the art isn't the best though. Isn't the best. I've had better art. But again, you know me, I'm okay with lesser art if the story's really good. So I can deal with it. I mean, hell, I've read the 3 issues of that news of the Fallout.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think even there's nothing out there right now that I think has worse art than that. Okay,
But is the story okay?
story's all right, but it's getting the story's still tough to go through now though because that artwork is so bad. The last issue, the only reason why I knew who was who is because one guy's smoking a pipe. So I go, okay, that's Joe. It was that's the only reason. That's the only. And now the guy that's the Marine guy. I have to take it by context of what's being said. Say, okay, he's the Marine. He's the guy in the service. But yeah, no, the artwork is atrocious. It's worse than like Frank Miller's art right
It's
right
pretty
now.
bad when you just rather read the text than look at the art.
Yes,
That's
yeah,
pretty bad.
but I could drop it. but it's still good. And even because even my wife's reading it, and she goes, oh, "This thing is so awful." And like it's just, but the story's good. She goes, "But I don't know. I don't know how long it can last." I go, "It's on a short." Because it really is. Your eyes bleed while you're
Looking at
reading
the art.
it. Yeah.
The art is that cutting.
Oh yes.
Ow.
Yeah.
That made my eye hurt.
WM said, Rand, you love bad art, so what are you talking about?
I almost gave a preface to my comment with something about me like.
Even though I like
Yeah.
bad art.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Rand definitely has a different taste on art than most people. You know, it's there's some stuff. And then sometimes there's a couple times that we actually agree on the same thing, and I don't know how that happens, but once in a while the moons align, the worlds align, and
The tide shifts.
and we're like, wow, this guy's a good artist, and he's like, I think so too. You know, do you read Lazarus?
Yeah, Lazarus Falls.
Yeah. So do you like Mike Lark?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I do. See, I do too. Yeah. So there's a guy that we're on the same page with. Riley Rossmo, we're not on the same page. You know, it's and like I mean, your favorite artist was Steve Dillon, right? And again, Steve Dillon wasn't bad. You know, it's
Thank you for that.
yeah. You know, it's I like Steve. Like I mean, I love Steve Dillon and Preacher, but when Steve Dillon was doing that one issue of Hulk and one issue of Spider-Man,
It was very bad.
it was very bad. You know, it's you know, so it's.
He was also like dying at the time.
No,
He
that's
was
right. At that
very
point, he was
sick.
choking, right? Something or.
I
what did he die?
believe he was dying of cancer.
Oh, is that what he died of, cancer?
I believe
Oh, okay.
so.
All right. But then there was times too, like I mean, you look at some of his artwork to the others, it's like, oh, there's Jesse Custer. There's that, you know. So, but his artwork was still okay. You know, it's you know, I loved his Punisher. I loved his Punisher, even though I saw all the Preacher characters in there. I liked it. So yeah, I could get when someone says, "Hey, Steve Dillon's my favorite artist." I give it to you. It's not my favorite artist, but I never not bought a book because Steve Dillon was doing it. You know, I was more than happy that Steve Dillon. There could be 50 worse people that could be on this book. You know?
Ed McGuinness. Sorry.
Ed McGuinness could be on that book, right? You know, it's I mean, it's
You
great.
want blocky childhood art? There you go.
Yeah, well, I mean, that Spider-Man '94 book's coming out next week. Ed McGuinness could do that, and it'd be perfect because it looks like it's a kid's book. So yeah, I mean, he'd be fine for it. You an Ed McGuinness fan?
I like him.
Yeah.
I don't follow his work, but
Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah, I mean, again, we've had there's worse art on some things than to have him on too, though. You know, it's I mean, I don't really like watching. I don't really want to read a Captain America book with Ed McGuinness drawing it. But again, I'd rather have him doing it than modern Frank Miller. Yeah, you know, it's yeah.
I think he's also dying.
Yeah.
I had to guess. Looked very ill for a very long time.
Yep. Yeah. I would still take Ramita Jr. though.
Over Frank Miller right now.
Oh yeah. No, I take Ramita Jr. on a book like that over McGuinness. I'd rather see Ramita Jr.'s blocky, realistic style or whatever than McGuinness's cartoon style. You know, Captain America Adventures. If they did that, there's Ed McGuinness. It's yeah. You like Chris Samney too, right?
Love him, yeah.
Yeah. See, I like Chris Samney on most things. So, yeah, man, we are on the right. Me and him are on the same page.
Batman and Robin year one.
Yeah.
That's been pretty good.
Yeah.
That's been pretty good.
Today's a kind of a giant love fest today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who can we get in here to ruin it? Where's Corey?
He'll be
A
late.
little late.
Yeah. Any questions or anything?
Nola wants to know, what were your feelings when the immortal Hogan passed away? Because I don't think anyone's talked to you about that since.
Yeah, no one's talked about that. I mean, I had no reaction. I mean, I was never. I mean, it sucks when like a legend like that goes. But I grew up as a kid during Hogan's like the '80s when he was like hugely popular and stuff. I didn't like him back then as a child. I didn't like him as an adult. The only time I ever rooted for Hulk Hogan was when he first turned NWO, and he turned heel. And I probably rooted him for maybe 2 months. And after that, I hated him still after that. I couldn't stand him anymore. So it sucks. It sucks, but it didn't affect me at all. I felt worse of Dusty dying and Roddy Piper and them dying. And, yeah, but Hogan, it didn't really bother me. I was never really a fan of Hulk Hogan.
Someone wants to know: has anyone read Femme Force by AC Comics?
I never read it.
No.
I don't
Yeah.
say I have.
Oh,
Yeah.
Phil only reads DC, so I don't know
Yeah.
why we asked him.
Yeah, nope. I had never read that.
Off my radar
Yeah.
completely. Sorry.
I know people are just talking about Frank Miller needs to be checked for cancer. If the art is that bad. Decrepit wants to know what's the most expensive book in the shop right now.
I just sold. Well, it's still here. It's being paid off on. I had a graded Avengers 4 for $950. But yeah, so it's technically that's still in the shop.
Don't you have any Spider-Man?
Not in the shop for that money. Yeah. Yeah, that stuff usually doesn't. That stuff usually doesn't last very long. It comes in. Sometimes it doesn't even hit the walls before it comes out, because I got a list of 10 people who want it. You know, it's so a lot of times that stuff is in, it's gone. I mean, I had an Amazing Spider-Man 1 in here a couple months ago. And I asked one person, "Do you want it?" And I can't afford it this time. The second person said, "I'll buy it." And so, I mean, it never even
saw the wall.
Yeah, never saw the wall. Never saw the light of day.
Timbo Toys said hello.
Hey, Timbo.
Howdy.
Sketchy Tune says hello. He's from Mike from the UK. His name's Mike from the UK.
Hey, Mike.
Very well.
I like that. And anyone with the name Sketchy in it, I kind of like that too.
That's kind of sketchy.
It's almost heel, you know. It's but I'm a baby face now, but I still respect heels. Okay, it's
D Such, there are these Marvel cards, those Marvel cards,
don't even look at those.
Marvel cards.
Recommended.
Yeah.
Is there a Stray Bullet Sunshine and Roses 42 in the shop?
No, I don't have any stray bullets in the shop right now.
Ben wants to know, how are DC sales compared to Marvel?
I think some of the DC sales may be a little higher than Marvel, and it's all because of the absolute books is what's pushing DC and Batman. Next to that, I would say, you know, if it wasn't for that, I think Marvel would still be selling more. And I think Marvel probably always will be, just because it's just Marvel. There are just Marvel people out there that will just buy Marvel blindly, whether it's good or not. But yeah, I think we take away the absolute sales.
DC lags behind.
I think so. But I'll be honest with you, and I really hate admitting this. A lot of the right now, I think a lot of the DC books are better than the Marvel books right now. I really do.
Right.
You know, I really do. I hate to admit it, you know, because I'm a bigger fan of the Marvel characters than I am of most DC characters.
Well, to speak up for Fantastic Four, that last 2 issues, very good.
Oh no, right now there's very few Marvel books I'm reading that are ongoing Marvel books. A lot of the Marvel books I've been liking lately are miniseries. Like I think even on our Pages of Positivity, I mentioned The Thing. I like The Thing. That's put out by Tony Fleece, who's been doing Feral and a couple of the independent books that are really good. Uncanny Valley he was doing, and Emma Frost. Never thought I'd be reading. I've read all these Emma Frost. I like it right now, but again, it's another mini series. It's all been the mini series and stuff that have kind of been
Not the basic.
not the basic, not the ongoing series that I've really enjoyed. But even when I talk about even DC, most of the DC stuff that I'm reading, they're mostly mini series and stuff too. I'm not reading their ongoing any of their ongoing series. It's all mini series. But yeah, Marvel's having trouble with some of their ongoing series. I mean, I want to be reading Avengers. I love Avengers, not liking it right now. I haven't liked it for a little while. You know, it's
They're not telling good stories.
no, and that's the whole point. I just want to tell a good story, put a couple of characters in there, and you can put a bunch of schleps in there too. I mean, I think some of the best Avengers books had like 2 good characters and the rest C and D characters, and it just brought out those C and D characters. Say, man, those are really interesting. I like them. Not enough to read an ongoing series by them though. You know, it's yeah. So yeah. I mean, as much as it hurts me to say, right now DC's knocking it out of the park on a bunch of stuff.
Marvel has almost no creators worth following.
No,
so.
no. Right. So with Marvel, you just gotta hope that this is the guy. You know, there's some people on it where, you know, while reading something from Marvel, they say, hey, I read two independent things that this guy wrote. It was great. But I've also read 6 that I didn't like, you know? So now say he's doing Iron Man. And, you know, it's like, well, I'm going to try it. And I'm going to roll my dice to see if this is one that he hit, you know? It's, right. But there's no really big guy who said, oh, I'll try anything from Charles Soule or whatever. Okay, I'll try this or whatever. They don't have those creators right now. They got a couple that come in and out, you know? It's, you know, I think Jason Aaron may be still doing something for them or whatever, but again, he's a hit. For me, he's a hit or miss guy. But he's had good stuff that I like. So sometimes I'll see a name and I'll say, I'm going to try this. I'll try this anyways. It's but yeah, I mean, yeah, they haven't had like the big guys that you'd follow. But I'm okay with you trying some no-name people too. You gotta do something to make yourself big to be one of those guys that you follow. Because I'm sure at one point no one was following Garth Ennis. There's a point where this guy, they go, who's this clown? And then, wow, this guy just wrote a good book. Wrote another good one. So I'm following Ed Brubaker. You know, it's
See if it carries on.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a point in life where Ed Brubaker, they're like, who's this guy? Now, when you see an Ed Brubaker book, do you pick it up? I do. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so Headbanging Zulu from the UK says Zilla from the UK.
Zilla. Yeah.
Ricardo asks when the online store's coming. We're working.
Yeah, we're working on that.
It's a slow and steady process.
Yeah. It's not like the most important thing I'm working on right now.
Tony says hello from Portugal.
Hey, Tony.
What is the Yabba Dabba Duke asks what's a new book must read comic that no one has heard of?
I don't know. With the internet nowadays, it's hard to see anything that no one has heard of. Like
anything Rand reads, really, no one's really heard of.
Yeah.
Rand is going through his stuff right now.
Yeah, Rand reads some books that only 5 people read. You know, it's.
I haven't read it yet, but I will assume that James Tynan's Invisible Man adaptation will be good. But I haven't read it. I'm just assuming that will be good. That is brand new.
Why are you assuming?
Because it's Tynan.
I'll be honest. I have it sitting in my house.
The cover kind of looks.
I have that sitting in my house, and I think I do too. You know what no one knows about? It's a book by Amp called Love Struck. Just a fun book. Lady runs over Cupid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think I did it on the page of Positivity. Yeah. That is just a fun book. Runs over Cupid. Now she's gotta keep him alive, or she goes to jail. You know, so she's gotta do Cupid things. It's kind of funny. There's a lot of humor. I laughed at the second issue. What's going on?
I'll ask this to Phil. What's your favorite Absolute book right now?
I would say Absolute Superman. It's had a really good story between Absolute Superman and Absolute Batman. I think both of those have been very good. The stories have been good. The Superman story, it's kind of an interesting tie-in. We're dealing with Ra's al Ghul, and it ought to be interesting to see where that ends up. But I like that storyline so far. That's been really good. That's one thing I have enjoyed.
Rand, are you reading any Absolute books?
Yes. Absolute Martian Manhunter is the best book coming out right now. Not best Absolute book. It is the best comic coming out right now. And Absolute Batman is not that good, but very good. Very good.
Okay.
Yep.
Bill, the bucket is currently on the floor. It might come out today at the new this week. We don't know.
Do we want to throw Phil in the bucket?
Uh,
Dear.
Mike said Moon Knight is the only Marvel book he's reading regularly. Rand, they want to know. Sketchy Tune wants to know
What's that?
Right. Oh, you need me to sign.
Yeah.
uh,
No. Okay.
favorite artist.
Let's see. I'm trying to think who. I mean, Glenn was already talking about Steve Dillon. I'm trying to think of like
you
favorite
very much.
living
Yep, we'll see you later.
artist. Maybe Greg Smallwood. I'm dying for his Batman the Barbarian book to come out, but it got solicited and then unsolicited and has not yet been resolicited. But he is just a phenomenal talent, and the last thing he worked on was the latest Human Target. Was an almost impossibly good book that came out a year or two ago. Highly recommend.
You ever watch a Human Target TV show?
No.
It was 2 seasons. I liked it. I really enjoyed it.
Wasn't that
I
on
just-
Fox? Or was it FX?
Could have been. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember. But yeah, the Human Target was good. I mean, it's different than was the last Human Target series. Was that the one done by King?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, this one had nothing to do with King's Human Target. It had more to do with the Human Target books that were like from the 90s, early 2000s or whatever. Which I enjoyed those Human Targets a lot. I didn't care for this for this one, but I guess I mean even a lot of Tom King stuff. If you didn't read a lot of the old stuff, you read it and you're new to it, it's probably really enjoyable. But yeah, the TV show was fun. I like the TV show. I can't remember who the main actor was. I think it was Keen Eddie. It was a 1-season TV show where he ended up going to England. He was a cop. He was a detective. And he was a screw up here, and they sent him to England for something. And he was he went to England. I think Sienna Miller was in it, but I can't remember his name. But I think Keen Eddie was the Human Target guy. Yeah, it was fun. It's kind of comedic too, you know. It's
Kind of like Frank Drebin.
No.
I must protect the Queen.
No, not Frank Drebin. Yeah. Yeah.
John, mostly in the case, it's Yu-Gi-Oh. Looks like Dragon Ball. And then he's got older baseball, 24, 23, some football, college stuff. Nothing special.
Yeah, I think that Invisible Man book's gonna be good though. I was just teasing when I said
Oh,
really
no.
good. Yeah, it's
I mean, it is more than just assuming and it being Tynan, because Tynan did already do the Universal Monsters Dracula adaptation, which I thought was quite good. I know some others, the art makes their eyes bleed. Get this guy Martin Simmons off the book, but I liked it quite a bit.
and
Classic
so
movies.
and that's actually the one that I didn't read. You know, and the last one I thought was the weakest one.
Creature from the Black Lagoon. Oh no, that wasn't the newest one.
No, it was I forget what the last
The
one was.
Mummy?
The Mummy. I think that was the weakest one out of all of them that I read. And like I said, I didn't read the Dracula one. My wife loved the Dracula one. She liked it a lot. She doesn't care for the artwork either, but at least she was
story is good.
She
The
was
art
okay
is
with
nice,
her. She was
right?
okay with her eyes bleeding. Yeah, I had enough eye bleeding that week that I didn't need a couple books for it. You know, I think Department of Truth came out at the same time, and I got his artwork for that too. So I gave it one eye bleed, not two. You know, I don't want to catch Ebola from it. So, but yeah, I think the Universal Monster books overall have been pretty solid.
Are they staying close to the storylines of the movie?
You all set?
Yes.
All right.
I mean, I've never seen the 1930s Dracula, but my strong impression from reading it and like the back matter that they have is that they were hewing quite closely to the plot there.
So in other words, if you watched the what was the actor's name? Can't think of it. Who played the Invisible Man?
Bob.
Claude Rains. You might probably, if you read the book, would get a close tie to what the movie was itself. I'm wondering. Probably sounds like it. So
That's something you should have been reading, because I mean I know
it's the old classics.
You were born in the 30s, it's so it's an old classic book even though it's new. It's
I can't believe they did the creature and they didn't do it justice. Oh dear. The creature from the Black Lagoon.
Hello from New Orleans, from Santo.
Howdy.
WM donated $5 for you to Jakku Chop Phil.
Oh yeah.
Decrepit, you can either call or email, either one. Glenn will get it. Glenn, have you heard about the Mark Miller's Psycho Sam?
Is that I think that's the book. Is that the book that he's doing as a Kickstarter?
I think so, and it says Sketchy Tune says JR is going to be writing it, drawing it.
Oh yeah, he is. Because the one thing that Mark Miller, I like him, but for some reason he likes JR for some reason. It's yes. But the premise of the book sounded really cool. I'll definitely read it. I'll definitely give it a shot.
John Miller wants to know, what's the oldest book you have in your collection?
I don't have. I may still have. I don't know if I got rid of it. I don't know if I sold it years ago, but I did have a 1940s Captain America book. That would have been my oldest one. I've got a couple odd war books from the late 40s, 50s, but most of my stuff is Silver Age and up, and mostly all my Silver Age stuff is Marvel. I don't own a Silver Age DC at all. They were silly, So,
You didn't like Starro?
dude, I hated Starro. But in Suicide Squad 2, I love Starro. It made me laugh.
Phil, what's the oldest book you have?
The oldest book I have, that was $5. The oldest book I have is Superman. I think that's Superman. It's 14 or 15.
Didn't you buy a 9 off of me?
Maybe it was a 9 that I also had.
I know it was pretty. We had a pretty ratty copy of a thing. I thought you bought a 9. I could be wrong too.
I've got World's Finest. Is it World's Finest 7? Didn't I buy that from you too?
You could have.
And I got the Flash 4. I think it was Flash Special 4. So I have some pretty old stuff.
Rand?
Oldest book I own?
Yeah.
Probably stuff from like the mid 80s. I don't really collect in singles anything that is older than me. So I was born in 86. I don't really own anything older than that. I mean, it'll be like in reprints. I'll get like a Marvel Masterworks collection. I'd rather read those 60s comics in a way that I'm not bankrupting myself, and it's like nicer paper, nicer color. But singles, it's just like, I own maybe some 80s Vertigo stuff or whatever, but nothing older.
What's the one book you'll forever cherish?
You would think it would be my Amazing Fantasy 15 or whatever, but it'd probably be Daydreamers. No, that's a joke. I don't know. Probably one of my favorite stories, one of my favorite Spider-Man stories, was The Boy Who Collected Spidey. I think it was issue 148, maybe. No, it wasn't 148. I can't remember the issue number. But it was. I love that book. That's a book that I always go back to, where kid was dying of cancer. He was in the hospital. Spidey went and visited him. And he's like, "Hey, Spidey, I own this of yours. I got a piece of rock from this building where you fought Doc Ock." And this guy was just a huge Spider-Man fan. And then, the book goes on. He goes, "Hey, who are you?" And he goes, "I can't tell you that." "Oh, I get it. It's all right." He goes, "No, hey, look, I'm Peter Parker," and then whatever. And then the kid dies of cancer. And it was a whole thing for the Cancer Society and stuff. That was a very touching book. That's probably one of my favorite books. And yeah, that I mean that's something that I always go back to. I see the cover and it's, oh man, there's a boy who collects Spidey. I love this book. You know,
And it's a good story.
It's a great story. Yep, great story. Pulls on the heartstrings too.
Phil,
Who would've thought to pull on
what's the one book you'll cherish?
The one book I think is the very first comic I ever collected, which was Action Comics 485. It's a retelling of the Kryptonite Nevermore. And Professor Bolden is creating an experiment, or working on an experiment that goes wrong. It explodes. Superman catches a face full of the kryptonite. In the explosion, though, every piece of kryptonite on Earth turns to iron, and Superman doesn't have to worry about that anymore. Now, if you read the original book, it goes on to create a duplicate Superman, and they have a battle between the two of them. They, one's trying to get the other, and they really can't kill one another, because if they do, they're going to diminish the character. But the retelling of that story was my first comic, and I will always treasure that one, because that's what got me into comics.
Man Bat got me into comics, so that was disappointing. Like, I'm surprised I stayed. What about you?
Besides like the obvious classic stuff, I'll go with Punisher Max by Jason Aaron and Steve Dillon. Jason Aaron, I agree with Glenn, is very hit or miss, but Punisher Max is one of the best books I've ever read, where it is like, it's one of the Max series, Max line books, so it's very violent. You can kill people on panel and it's A-okay. And it's imagining Frank as though he's been conducting his war on crime forever and ever. And only now, as he is rather old, is the Kingpin emerging, and Elektra suddenly exists, and Bullseye suddenly exists, and he's old and has never fought them before, and like, every time he's meeting someone, it's a fight to the death, and like, the stakes are so high, the art is so good. It's a book that I actually reread from time to time, and I usually never reread anything.
I loved it too. Yeah, I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you on that book too. The whole, just all the Punisher Max in general was good. But yeah, the Jason Aaron one was really good too. And you're just like I said, he's hit or miss, and he hit it out of the ballpark in that one. Yeah. And I forgot, too, Cherry Pop Tot 3D. Everyone should have a copy.
Yabba Dabba Duke said the boy who collects Spider-Man was 248.
248. Yeah. I got the 48. Like I said, I couldn't. I wasn't. Thank you.
Now, do you have a copy of that in the store?
I may.
Well, while Glenn's looking, we'll see what's on the wall right now.
Or I may not.
Captain America and Falcon.
243.
Oh, behind it.
Yeah, got it right here.
Let me see.
Let the camera see it first. Boy who collected Spidey.
I think I will take a copy.
Oh wow! All right, thank you, Phil.
Wow.
Oh,
You have made a sale. See, again, it's a good story.
Mhm.
I shall take a copy.
Yep, that was yeah. Pulled at your heartstrings. Who would have thought that would have happened here, right?
Well, again, tell me a good story. I'll be willing to buy it.
A lot of Spider-Man on the wall.
If we're doing live stream, and if you guys have anything you want to say and be a part of it, you're more than welcome to. Because I'm sure you guys have been reading. I mean, I know you've been reading a while. It's yeah, no problem to come in and just join in. Thanks, sir. Hey, today I'm going to give you your change back. I'm not taking it. I'm not going to take it like yesterday.
Very kind
Yep.
of you, sir.
You're welcome.
Very, very kind.
Do you know if you have Racer X #1?
Hasn't come out yet.
#1?
Johnny rotates them. Whenever they sell, he brings in more. And if they stay up there for a long time, he takes them down, finds something else.
Okay.
Here you go.
Thank you kindly, sir.
Would you like a sack?
No, I'm good.
Oh yeah, you're right. It
I'll be
is.
able to manage carrying.
What's that?
I said you're right. It is. Was that on film through me being an idiot?
They may be able to hear you in the background.
Okay,
You may
great.
be heard in the background, but they didn't see who said it. So
All right.
hey, don't worry about
You're
it.
protected.
I've been
Yeah.
They'll forget it because I'm going to say something stupid at some point, you know. So.
Oh, leave that to me.
Hello, fellas.
Bill, let me see which one you were talking about.
Hey, John, how's it going? I got a few people here right now, and I'm actually doing a live stream video right now. Okay, yep. Okay, yep,
Super
not a problem.
Spidey story.
All right.
You talking about that one, Bill?
Oh, did you? All right, cool. Thank you. Okay, bye.
Glenn has it for 15 on there.
Yeah. Actually, I actually like when we do live stream videos because it gives us a chance to actually talk with other people who watch the show. You know?
Glenn, did you have a World's Finest on the wall?
Do I?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay. So no, Ben, that wasn't a World's Finest.
Maybe.
I don't know the grade.
I don't know.
Bill, I'd have to bring this to Glenn. Let me ask him.
3 weeks ago. I don't know what I forgot what it. I'm just expecting to know it's here.
I don't know, dude. Bill wants to know what the grade you have on that is.
Bill from Colorado?
Montana.
Oh, Montana, yeah, I love that guy.
We're not bothering
He
Bill,
sent
don't
me
worry.
He sent me some honey. It was delicious too. Get $49.50.
Spawn number 1. Where was it? Show the wall, sell some books. Spawn number 1 was $30. Tony, $30 for Spawn number 1.
There you go. Thank you. Have a good one. Yep.
Tony, I think you said you were international too, so I don't know how much shipping would be on that.
Yeah, I don't usually do too much shipping. I don't do much shipping international. I could look into it though. This is probably very good.
There you go, Bill. Very good. Very good on the Super Spidey. He's got it for 15. See if I can get it.
It had to be in the 70s.
Oh yeah, yeah.
35 cent, 40 cent.
35. Yep. Still only 35 cents.
Before they increased to 40.
Yeah.
There's no Batman Silver Age. I did not see any on the wall.
Whoop, whoop. So yeah. And you got.
But he does have
I did.
a ton of Batman in here.
I better get that donation. Yeah.
Decrepit, let him know what number you need. He might be able to get it out to California for you.
That I can do.
Didn't the price guide come out yet?
No.
That usually comes out, you said after the Comic-Con, right?
Yep.
And that's in July? Or is it in August?
No, it was at the end of July. So, but yeah, it hasn't come out yet.
Ben wants to know, have you seen Spectaculars drop off since the pandemic?
Have you seen what drop off?
Spectacular. Spider-Man, I'm guessing. Did the Spectaculars drop off since the pandemic?
I never saw Spectacular Spider-Man Rise. I don't
understand.
I don't understand the question.
Ben, is it a different book or is it Spectacular Spider-Man?
Yeah. I don't know. Or have I seen a spectacular drop off? Like,
This is certainly not a spectacular book.
because the books have dropped since the pandemic. And stuff is, it's the prices in general are still above pandemic, but they've dropped. I mean, where you were seeing, like Ultimate Fallout going for like $800 now. Forward's probably going for like $3 now. It's.
Oh, sorry. Speculators.
Speculator.
Speculators.
Speculators. Oh, it's coming out in a movie, so the price of the book shoots up through the wall.
Yeah,
Through the roof.
so speculators.
Yeah.
Have they dropped off? Like, have they?
That's what he asked.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, there's less speculators coming in now, but
This is going to be worth $1 million
well,
bucks.
you get because the prices have dropped too. It's if that's the question I'm asking, I don't know. I now I'm being the idiot, so I don't really know.
Do you still have a copy of Joe Kirby's The Bible?
No,
That wasn't one of the Marvel Treasure editions, was it?
I don't know.
Stephen, you can use the email address that's attached to the YouTube channel, and he will get back to you.
Yeah. If you need to get a hold of me, email me, and I can check. Give me a list or something. Yep, I got no problem with that at all.
Hello from
Sales are
Norway.
very easy.
Hey,
Sales are very easy.
well, you're sitting here.
Well, I know that.
Some of these guys are from all over the country and all over
I
the
get
world.
that. I get that.
Like I said, I don't really do much international, but I could look into it, see how much it costs. I mean, now it's I just usually don't. It's because again, once it leaves our hands too, I can't guarantee anything.
It's going to get there, yeah.
Yeah.
Your tracking number is.
Yeah. But what happens when it leaves our post office to their post
Their
office?
post
And
office.
they're like, we don't care. We don't care what your tracking number is. I don't even think our post office cares what our tracking number is half the time either.
They're pretty
so,
good.
It's,
I've had good luck with the Postal Service.
oh, me too. I mean,
Oh, they did get there a day before they said it would.
Bill thinks the online store would be big because you're famous.
I am.
I guess so.
All right.
Hello from Ireland.
I love Ireland.
Online comic sales would be big.
Yeah.
Phil, what do you think of art and writing now compared to Neil Adams, John Byrne era?
Well, I think John Byrne and Neil Adams were far better, in my opinion, because I think today artists and writers are trying to sell to niche audiences. We want to give them what they want, what we think they want, instead of a decent story. And John Byrne and Neil Adams were trying to give realism to comics because they were coming out of a period where, like Glenn says, the 60s were very campy. And so they were trying to make things more real and more up to date, which they did in the early 70s and up through the 80s when they revamped Superman in '86. So
I can deal with the David Mack cover.
more partial
I don't want his
to
inside
It's like
out.
the
that's
Byrne
always doing.
and,
Yeah, it
and
Turns
Neil
me
Adams
off,
era.
but would appeal to you.
Not
Yeah.
today.
But then again, it's probably some cartoony art that would probably be awful anyways. So I'd rather have David Mack. Yeah.
As with so many previews, it's impossible to even tell.
Yep.
Just says Taboo, B. Earl, and more.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything. I don't
Who's
know.
Taboo?
I've heard the name, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't either.
Not familiar with the artist.
Was the artist Taboo? Or was that the writer Taboo?
That was the writer and artist.
Oh, it's Taboo?
It's Taboo, B. Earl, and more. I'm like, well, I don't know who any of those people are, so that doesn't tell me anything.
Doesn't make me want to rush out and get that book. I'll have to look at it while it gets here.
And it is Echo, but it's got a nice David Mack cover.
Decrepit said you are famous. He got his 3 local shops to watch the channel, and they say you are the voice of the people.
Vox Populi.
Yeah, who would have thought, huh? You ask my friends around here.
Glenn who?
Yeah, they totally disagree with that.
Glenn?
It's
Never heard of
I
him.
appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah.
If any other questions, folks, We are coming up on an hour already.
Another $5?
No, look, I'm not an adult
This one
chop,
gonna be free?
I'm just gonna give free chops to you
Okay.
now, okay? It's
Oh, good.
yeah, free
Excellent.
Jakku chops.
Excellent.
Sketchtune wants to know, Phil, do you think there are too many homages in comics today?
Well, I don't know what you'd be trying to pay a tribute to. I mean, you know, when I look at a comic, if you're trying to tribute an artist or a storyteller, that's really not the job of the artist or the writer. Again, as I've always said, just tell me a good story. Do what you would want to read. Present that, because that is an homage to the readers, and that's what's going to sell books. And I think that's what comic books need to do and need to pay attention to. Not, oh, well, we want to make a tribute to this artist or this writer. Well,
See, I disagree. I like the homage like covers, where it's where they do a cover that says, hey, this looked like Superman 28,
Yeah.
but it's with your characters or whatever. I like a lot of them.
well, a tribute
Yeah.
like that is fine,
Yeah.
but give me your artwork so I can read what you want to show.
Like
to me.
you've
What
got
I like.
instead of like they do a lot of Spider-Man 300 homages now.
Yeah.
I don't need to see one of those anymore. I've had enough
That's
of those,
what
right?
I'm getting to.
Right, but I mean, but it's still cool. Your favorite character, I mean, obviously DC's not doing it, but just say your favorite character, Superman, but he's coming out and he's got his Superman thing. That's just something that's cool, I like a lot of the homage covers, especially when they do it with their art styles, and of course it's not the characters,
Right.
their characters,
It's their character.
I like that. I like the movie poster cover. Some of the movie poster covers
Some of
too.
them, like the old Alex Ross
Yeah.
stuff. That was
Yeah, and I mean, even now they do a ton of they do a ton of, hey, this one here looks like this looks like a Jaws poster or whatever. I like a lot. I think they can keep on doing homage covers all the time. I'm okay with that.
Someone asked, Ross is probably working,
Yep,
and the only V in comics is currently camping right now.
that's correct. That's correct. He was too good to come down and hang with us today to do the live feed. He needs his break. He needs to take his break for his to do his new this week duties coming up. So
He's recharging in the wilderness.
yeah. And Corey, he said he was
running a little late.
running a little late today. Well, it's a lot late.
Pickle Gaming, hi Peggy. I don't know what that's all about, but
All right.
hi
well,
Peggy.
You all set?
Yes.
All right, come on.
pickleball.
We do not know when Corey's going to show up, Jonathan. He'll be down sometime.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
We started this at about 1?
2.
2.
2:15.
No.
Hi Brian from Cincinnati.
Oh, speaking of the devil.
Is he?
No, that's
Top shelf
that's,
instead.
Top
that's
shelf himself. Top
Sorry.
shelf himself.
I saw the hat and I thought,
today. Yeah.
great.
So what's going on?
I saw the hat.
Phil
and I-
on a Saturday?
I know, it's
Rain?
amazing, isn't it?
Oh, all the stars aligned for this one.
Well, he came down for the live feed.
Who, Phil or Rand?
Phil. Oh, Rand
Phil
came down
wants
too. Rand.
Phil wants the
I know,
attention.
I'm
Rand is, we're paying him his rate to be here on a
I've
Saturday.
already gotten I've got a chop for my appearance here. If you haven't
You
seen.
got a chop? What does
Yes,
that
a
mean?
chop. Well,
You got a Jakku chop.
You did yourself.
for a $5 donation. So my
Is there a five? That's
well, I think they said they were.
I can.
Well, you could be
I'd accidentally-
yeah,
That's
yeah.
okay. I do it for free anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I know.
The new comic shelves get stripped every week,
awesome. Yeah, thank you. Have a good
and
one.
they get put on the shelves on the side for the comics there, and then the new ones go up there. That's what happens to them.
I'm gonna fix this commander shelf that the Mongoloids just decide to leave any which way.
Yep.
What a mess! How did these get over here? Oh,
Well, because you said it exactly. Mongoloids.
Mongoloids just
Yeah.
throwing
Mongol-
stuff up on the shelf. I'm glad I can talk to all of them if they're listening. I'm a heel today. I'm a heel today, right?
All
there.
right, all right.
Sometimes you gotta let them know.
I don't think the
Sometimes you
people
gotta let
listening
them know.
from Montana are the people screwing up the show.
No.
All those people in Butte, Montana, I'm talking to you. Don't mess up these shelves.
Someone said, "Is Corey on a date with Conan?"
It wouldn't shock me.
Corey is not feeling well today. He's a little under
dear.
the weather. I texted him to see if he's coming over. All he's had today is one piece of toast and some ginger ale.
Oh, because he told this guy, he says, I'm running a little behind.
When? How long ago?
Seems a lot more.
An hour?
behind.
About an hour ago, about 2 o'clock.
This is probably 15 minutes ago. Someone else text him and see if he comes up with a third.
We didn't see him yesterday either, so we figured.
Doing the
He
laundry
over
can't
play
come out yet.
Magic at my place.
Oh, did he? Yeah.
Yeah, he was over at my place at 4 o'clock, so we probably didn't come over.
So, what's your favorite finisher in wrestling right now?
Right now?
Yeah. Or in general? In general.
I've always been a fan of the backslide. And very seldom do you ever see it as a finisher. Once a year, you may see someone lose to the backslide.
Great move.
Yeah, I love the backslide. I saw Ric Flair lose his title to the backslide. After that, I love the backslide. And then again, though, I was rooting for Ric Flair. But the fact that you lost on a backslide, you lost your world title. Yeah, that's still my favorite finisher. For like a real move, I don't know. And you know why? Because finishers aren't finishers anymore. It seems like everyone kicks out of everyone's finisher 2 or 3 times in a match before they finally do it again and they get pinned. So a finisher really doesn't mean anything anymore. This is my opinion. I don't know how Top Shelf thinks about it. You know, it's
certainly different from what it was in the olden days, for sure. I think everything changes, and there's signature move versus finishing maneuver. I think everyone's got a lot of signature moves, and there's not a lot of finishing moves out there.
right. I mean, how many times when you see someone get hit by a Canadian destroyer, they got pinned. Now they have to get 3 times get hit by the Canadian destroyer to be pinned.
I commentated a PD, who you know is a road agent. He's like one of the agents that comes out and breaks up brawls and stuff, right?
Yep.
I commentated one match for PD Williams up in Maine one time. I'll give you one guess, the one move he didn't do throughout the match. Canadian destroyer.
Really?
He doesn't regret kind of inventing it, but he's just like doesn't like that. That's what he's like. Not the only thing he's remembered for, but like he started to try to get away from it in the late 20-teens. Like when maybe 2018 is when I commentated for him, 17 or 18.
Yep.
And he was trying to get away from doing it. Be like, hey, I can do other things too, and but you can blame Petey Williams for the Canadian destroyer.
Okay, I like the Canadian destroyer, though. I think it's a great move.
You should do it to Phil right now. How many donations do we have to receive to you to give Phil a Canadian destroyer?
To see both of us get hurt? Because that's what's going to happen. This
mistakes are made.
this fat ass isn't going to be flipping with Phil.
I think Phil looks pretty. Oh, sorry. I thought you meant Phil. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know when the next Lazarus book comes out?
And then, one just came out this week or last week, so we're probably talking another couple weeks. Yeah. Love that book. Well, I haven't read this series. I'm waiting to actually see if he doesn't lie to us and says it's all going to come out. And then I'll give it a shot. Because when you're doing a quarterly book and you can't get a quarterly book out on time, there's a problem.
That's a problem.
Yeah, there's a problem.
Been very, very busy. Doing what?
Play video games. Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
That's as good an explanation as any.
Yeah, they're right.
Because I mean, you're writing a quarterly book.
Right.
It shouldn't be too
Drawing a
difficult.
quarterly book.
Yeah, shouldn't
Yeah.
be too difficult.
Right.
Has to come out in the
I
quarter.
mean, they may be doing other stuff too. I mean,
True.
Non-comic stuff. I mean, he could be writing a movie or something. You know, it's.
I think he was trying to get the Lazarus as a show with somebody. Amazon, maybe?
Yeah. Well, I heard it got dropped.
It got dropped.
Yeah, that's too bad because I think that would be a great TV show. You know, if it was on regular TV. Some people had mentioned it the other day on one of the comments, but like AMC, if they did it, would be good. I mean, they did Walking Dead, and so they could do Lazarus. It's not like it's ultra violent that you can't put that on. You can't put that on TV. But I mean, yeah, I'd like to see it on anything, Netflix, whatever. You know, it's. I mean, isn't did Rucker do? No, it wasn't Rucker. Was it, who did Old Guard?
Rucka.
Was that Rucker? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did two. They got two Old Guard movies out. You know, and they were good. Should go to Netflix with it. Say, come on, I got another thing. Team up with Mark Miller. He'll get him in. You know.
There you go.
John wants to know, have you ever thought about a bigger shop?
Nope. A long time ago, I did. Not now. I'm to the point now where I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer to retirement and.
Well, Bill asked that. Bill asked that. When are you going to retire? He said, please say 2040 AD.
2040.
Yeah.
That's another 15 years. I don't want it to be 15 years. I like to be within 10, but yeah, most likely in life it'll be 15 or 20, so you don't have to worry. It's most likely.
We've been around for a long time.
Yeah, but yeah, I'd like to be within 10, but I don't think there'll be enough money for that to if I live late in life to go, you know. So yeah, I may
Well, the longer you wait to retirement, the more you can collect in benefits. You just waylay your retirement, and if you wait to age 70, you get delayed retirement credits up to you turn 70.
Tell everyone what age you retired at.
Yeah.
I retired at 51 with
51 years.
We're not rich.
old.
We're not rich like you, okay?
Years-
51.
Yeah.
Years
He's
of service,
done.
years of service and time.
Yeah, we're not
Time
rich
served.
like you.
I'm not
Okay.
uncomfortable.
We didn't give someone. We gave you your benefits, your pension because you work for the government.
worked
So
and I
us
paid-
taxpayers
no,
are
no,
still
no,
paying
no.
for your retirement.
I also paid in.
Yeah, and
I contributed the max every year.
we didn't have a grandfather die and give us like $500,000
That
or
was
something.
an uncle. That was
An uncle, right, to give us $500,000. We weren't given a house, you know. It's
I paid for the house.
yeah.
How much did you pay for the house?
How much you pay for the house? Good question.
$13,999.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The house goes for like $750 right
Yeah.
now, probably.
Right. So you paid.
And I
You
put
were
in-
given a house.
I put in over $270,000.
Okay, so
So
you
less
paid
than
you
$300
paid
goddamn thousand
280. You paid
Yeah.
290
Hey, guess what?
tops.
I started my house, and I've still put $100,000 into the house. You know, it's
Mine was $270.
yeah. Well, I get a smaller house.
If we get 10,000 subscribers by the end of the day, I get to become Phil's heir. Right? I've been wanting this for a while.
So you go. Yeah, you doing? Yeah. No, you can go through. Go ahead. Yeah.
Feel free.
Yeah. So basically, you were given a house. My cars cost more than what it costs you for your house. And I don't have 3 Volvos like you have either,
And a Bronco.
and a Bronco. Right. Yeah.
That's your Bronco down there?
Yes.
Yeah. Go key it when you.
No, I wouldn't want to do that.
Oh, okay. All right. Just.
I'm just happy he's actually spending his money on some cool thing.
Well, I had to buy it because Kelsey didn't like the convertible.
Where's Kelsey today? No pup.
She's recuperating from knee surgery. As a matter of fact, I got to leave soon because we got to go out and do some massage and get her ice down. And
She.
What part of you is she massaging?
Yeah.
I have to massage the leg and do the passive range of motion exercise.
Yeah.
I did the passive
Are
range
you
of motion
bringing-
exercise before I came.
Are you bringing the peanut butter out with you too?
No. Sick and depraved. Sick and depraved.
Just don't use the chunky. They nibble. All right.
Sick and depraved. Sick and depraved.
What?
Sick.
Was that bad?
Hey, did you go to Franklin Pierce by chance?
Yes, I did. As a matter of fact.
You can walk through. Don't worry about it.
How you doing?
Good. You had to pick up some books I ordered. I got the Mega Man comics.
Yes. Yep.
I think if you look at the Bronco, that's the license plate.
Nice to meet you.
FTC 88.
Great stuff. I haven't been.
That's on the Ravens. Is that your
Oh,
mascot?
well, thank you.
Yes. Rocky Raven.
One of the ones I could
I
only
thought I
get the.
wanted
I could only
a
get
Ford
the.
Bronco.
Yeah,
But
but
what I think.
at least
That
we're
was
able
all
to
right.
get it. You know.
I think they're cool.
Yeah.
depending on which one you're gonna
But-
get. But I'd
At
rather
least, hey,
just
at least you got
save
to
the
read it.
extra
You know,
money.
it's
I really
yeah.
like the Ford Maverick.
So yeah, so we get $15.
Small
I haven't had the
pickup truck.
opportunity to
I'd
look
actually
at
get
it,
some
so
use
maybe
out
I'll
of
get
it
something
because
nice.
my
Yeah, right. You can sketch something on it. Yep, that's nice.
I like the little.
Yep, and then there should be one more coming out this
Yeah,
month.
yeah,
and another
mileage.
one coming out next month. I'll give you a
Kelsey
call.
likes
I
it.
appreciate
Yeah,
it.
not a problem.
Pick a back
Yeah,
seat.
like I said,
Tell Kelsey I
if-
said hello.
yeah,
I would.
if-
She's my favorite
if you
dog.
feel like calling me, call me. Yeah, you know, it's yeah, I got no problem.
Knee surgery.
So one thing I meant to ask. So I got a Tales of Suspense 39.
Mhm.
I got it graded. It's a 5.0 restored.
Okay.
Would you have any interest in the book?
I don't do much of graded stuff, but
Okay.
it's a 39. I may, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me do some. I mean, it's tough because it's restored too. You know, it's
Yeah.
But yeah, let me do some investigating on
Cool.
it, and yeah, I'll yeah, it could be something I can be
Yeah.
interested
Let me
in.
know what you think.
Okay, sure thing.
Cool. Hey, nice
Yep.
to meet you.
Thank you. Good to meet you.
a
Take
good
care.
one.
Yep, Travis, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I won a game of Magic last night.
I don't believe that.
I
You
won.
only got a one.
Kind of turned into we should just let him win and
Hey.
move on to the next
Appreciate
game,
it.
and they did that. But it counts as a win.
Did you say that was a 5 or a 4.5? What did you hear
I
what
thought
he
he
said?
said 5.
5 restored.
Yep.
And then I didn't know if
How
you
many
had
people
any
are,
of those Walking Deads that
right
you
now?
had already ordered for
Um,
a couple months, 3 months.
I
ago?
just have one. I put one on the shelf, but yeah, I didn't. Yeah, we're good. I was able, yeah, because the way we do it,
Too
they get
small.
FOC, so like they give us a later cutoff date that we can subtract or add.
Okay.
So I had one. The other ones I could subtract. So I just
I just want to
subtract
make
them
sure you
off.
weren't stuck with
No,
it.
no, we're
Okay,
good. Yeah,
awesome.
we're good. I appreciate that though. Thank you. $6, please.
Sorry to give you.
How many viewers
That's
do you have
okay.
right now?
61, but we were up in the 70s.
I killed the ratings. What you're saying.
Yeah.
Just like when I walk in, I usually kill business.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see how everybody's leaving?
I understand. It happens. Holiday weekend.
I was just going to say, it is a holiday weekend.
10, 11, 12, 14. Yep, thank you. All right, thank you.
We have barbecues, traveling, fun.
Doing all right.
So,
Going on,
trying to
anything?
plan
Same stuff.
meals this week. I took
You know, I
off
just had a
yesterday.
family
This is gonna be the
party.
most boring
I was talking to one of my
conversation
nephews
ever.
that I get the comic book and stuff.
Unless there's somebody that
Yeah.
wants to hear me
He said,
rap
"What do you
going
want
on
for
about
Christmas?"
it.
He says,
I took
"Well,
off
really
yesterday
into
vacation day
football
just
cards."
because I'm like, honestly, I
Really?
want to take one day off
You
in
know,
August.
and we started
I was
having
either going to take it around my
conversations
birthday
about
or
cards and how it's
just make
been
my
today.
birthday
I said,
weekend.
"You know
I'm so
what?
glad I did.
Yeah.
I got to really rest
Sense of pattern,
yesterday.
you know?
Rested today.
And here, man, you're
Try to
old.
get the pool
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
But I had
It's
a
open.
conversation
I
with
wanna
him.
go
He said,
today.
"How old is
Sunny
he?"
as
He's
shit
like,
out.
10, if that.
It's like 67, like at noon still. Normally I go to 11. I'm like,
It's not bad. Very sophisticated. Unbelievable.
Glenn has plenty of Pokemon.
I was like, Jesus, when I was 10,
Today,
you asked me about cards. I like knew nothing.
He's got more over here. He's got packs.
It was because we're from a totally different era of what that was. I mean, we were just
He also
putting things,
has
putting together, throwing things in the
Yeah.
in the
Boxes.
spokes of our tires. Yeah.
So I was very impressed with them. So then I'm thinking about it. Well, maybe I should try and give him something, nice for Christmas. And I'm thinking, all right, we only have like a
Awesome book.
ton of years.
we only have like a limit on how much you spend on all the kids in the family at Christmas time, so you don't have to mortgage the house.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And so I'm like, how can I? You don't want to buy somebody like a $20 or $30 card, and that's all you get for Christmas.
Right.
Here's a card,
Right. Yeah, it just doesn't. Yeah, that
It
just.
just doesn't feel it,
Right.
But then you can't buy them like a box.
Right, because you just bought them for 25 Christmases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, I'm done with you. That's
Yeah.
actually a wedding present. Too.
Yeah.
But
I think that he
Big week, 95.
okay.
Big month. Excuse me.
But so if you think of something that you could do for a young kid that's not too expensive, but it's kind of cool.
Yep.
Um,
For what sport? Football? You said?
football. Yeah.
Okay.
They grew up, with Brady.
Yep.
So
So you wouldn't want a Brady rookie autograph or anything like that, right?
Those are only 42K.
Yeah, only about 40 grand. Yeah.
well, after tonight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, after tonight, I'm not looking because I'm going to win.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm not looking for anything for anybody anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Powerball's $1 billion. This is the last live stream we're ever doing. No, I think actually we'll do more live streams. So what's a comic book do a day? Well, we closed down, but we're now at this arcade playing games, or it's
You opened the door and said everything's free today. I don't think you should.
yeah. Or maybe we just have a giant party. We take a lot of the stuff, put it in the parking lot, light it on fire, we'll make s'mores. You know,
wouldn't wanna do that.
Oh no, that'd be awesome.
Oh, that's a
Because you know how many people would like flip out if you did it? You did something like that.
That would make national news.
My Amazing Fantasy 15 gets thrown into the fire. You know, it's
There's somebody's crying. Oh, I wanted that.
you'd have half the world go, "What are you doing?" You'd the other half going, "Yeah, that was awesome." You know, so yeah.
Yeah, they don't realize it was fake.
Yeah, right.
Because you still own the
Yeah,
original.
because I'm not that
I love that
stupid.
comic.
I'm not that stupid. I wouldn't do that. Even if I had $1 billion,
Right.
I wouldn't do it. You know, it's
All right. Okay.
all right.
Talk to
Thanks,
you
Chris.
later.
See ya.
All right.
You decide if you want to open up. Is that your last box of Eldraine?
Yeah,
I'm gonna leave it as a box.
I think so.
I'm gonna push that over so it looks better over here.
Oh,
Tyler does my magic. He helps me with my magic a lot. He's the magic man.
Corey's the real magic man.
That song by Heart.
Yeah, that was what I was referring to, though. But
On that,
yeah.
on that bad note, I'm gonna get heading on out. Take
Phil.
care of Kelsey.
I want to thank you for coming for a live stream. It's
You're
always a
extremely
pleasure.
welcome.
And I know you have a lot of fans. You have a lot of fans out there, and I'm sure a lot of them are happy to see you.
Let's hope.
I know there's a couple that weren't, and I kind of like them too.
Well,
They're awesome.
Hey,
Yeah.
It's all in good fun.
Is it really
It's all
though?
in good fun.
Is it really though?
I just hope you get the $5 for the job.
Oh,
yeah, what's in there?
I would have done it for free, but
free,
I
yeah.
appreciate that.
You're very welcome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen. Have a good afternoon. Take care.
All right.
We'll see you same time, same channel next week.
You got it.
Bye, guys.
All right,
See you,
thanks,
Phil.
Phil.
See you
We'll see
later.
ya.
All right, we're gonna go.
All right, so we're out of here. I want to thank everyone for watching. Phil just took off on us. Rand, thanks for making the hour trip down here. I mean, Rand lives in like another part of the country. I mean, this guy just.
We're like half an hour away.
Okay, yeah, it's about half an hour away. He still lives in Massachusetts, but he came down here to be with us. I always love when Rand's here to do this, to do maybe a new this week and stuff. He's one of the most interesting men in comics. You're the Dos Equis guy of comics, okay? But anyways, hey, thanks for watching. It was great. It was great hanging out with you guys this afternoon, and maybe someone can end it with Zilla.